I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining me today. I wanted to talk to you guys about my lessons. I have worked with the disability community for just under a decade, and I've come across quite a few different methods of communication and lesson structure along that time. So I've molded a few of those different formats together to create my lesson structure for students who are non-speaking autistics. Last year, when the C word hit, I also started to convert some of my lessons into a generalized format in hopes of reaching as many students as possible. A parent just had to go to one website. They could find an assignment for both their neurotypical and neurodiverse students. They can find the same assignment but modified, and they could kind of theme their week around that lesson. My lessons are three-part. There's an article, comprehension questions, and an activity section. So you can actually make the lesson theme last more than just one day. Our comprehension questions are categorized by type, and I will go over that right now. The first type is vocabulary. And vocabulary are common knowledge words that are relevant to the paragraph or the topic, but were not specifically spelled out or addressed in the article itself. Number two is closed questions. Close-ended questions are straightforward. There's a right or a wrong answer, and they are based on facts. Answers to these questions are directly stated in the paragraph to help the student navigate the questions. Number three is recall. Recall questions are questions that pull information from an individual's previous experiences or previous knowledge. So they have already been exposed to this information and you're just recalling it. Number four, semi-open questions. Semi-open questions have a range of answers. There's a limited amount of answers. Five, we have open-ended questions. Open-ended questions have endless possibilities. There is not a limited range of right or wrong answers. There is not even a right or wrong answer all the time. Number six, we have our logic questions. Our logic questions are typically rooted in mathematics, which utilize a student's logical and reasoning sequencing. And next, we have our red motor movement activities. And these are activities that are just scattered in the lesson that educators can refer to at any time. If you see that your student is starting to need a motor movement break, then that would be a great time to stop and utilize that red activity. And finally, at the end of our lessons, you'll find green activities. And these activities assist educators in expanding the lesson themes or lesson topics while engaging the student through interactive learning. And if anyone has any concerns or questions about our lessons, be sure to comment in the section below. I would love your feedback. Each lesson on my website has either been inspired by a speller, by an interest of a speller that I worked with, or is a reflection of our time together. For example, I had a student that loves French fries, so we wrote a lesson on French fries.